up? Back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm cooking at the same time. That's what took me so long. Still need to finish that actually. So I'm going to be off and on at the beginning. But I would like to talk to Morgan. Morgan. I don't know why I keep saying her name wrong.
You're the Inquisitor. I thought you'd be scarier. Mother said you were scary.
I guess from a certain point of view, the Inquisitor is scary.
Some people seem to think I'm the most frightening thing in the world.
Mother says they would think the same about me if they knew.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on his hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man. My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
I didn't know you had a son.
Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad, perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Will his father be joining us as well?
'Twould be most unlikely. His father helped raise Kieran for a time, but events have conspired to take him elsewhere. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence.
He seems like a fine young man.
But not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise. No son of
I
mine
didn't say
would be
that.
raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tara Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
All right. Thank her.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
Let me finish the conversation. I'm
I was
clicking at the
pleased to
same
learn
time,
you've
so
saved
off
the
and
Grey
on.
Wardens from their own self-destructive foolishness. For all their eagerness to shed blood for their cause, we will still need them should another blight arise. It's fortunate my warden was not there, or he would surely have been in the middle of it.
Your warden?
Hmm.
You might know him as the Hero of Ferelden. A lofty title, though he wears it well.
It's good to know you have someone special.
Nobody is more surprised by that fact than I, Inquisitor. My love is on a quest to combat the calling. The actual calling that signals the end of a warden's life. If he is successful, it will mean a long life for him. Perhaps for them all. Once Corypheus has been defeated, I fully intend to join my love once more. Kieran misses him greatly.
It seems odd he went on an adventure and you stayed behind.
We are neither of us so weak we would die of loneliness. Where he went, Kieran could not follow, and thus I remained behind to look after our son. We will be together again soon enough, and I am glad of it.
I gotta start cooking more regularly because I don't like to eat takeout that much. Yeah, so it's either cook or starve.
How can the calling be stopped? Is that actually possible?
Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a Grey Warden, but something removed the blight from her blood.
Right,
Similarly, a Warden mage named Avernus performed experiments that prolonged his life to unnatural lengths.
right.
So, we know it is possible. Indeed, 'twas I who found the lead my love now follows in the Western lands. Success is not guaranteed, of course, but he has never lacked for determination.
Are the two of you happy together?
The three of us, and it is little business of yours. But yes,
Okay.
I never thought to find someone in this world I could trust as an equal. He has been a good partner, and a good father. And now I pray we discuss something else, lest these honeyed words make me vomit.
Is there any way the hero of Ferelden could help us against Corypheus?
'Tis unlikely. Corypheus uses the blight, but he is not controlled by it like a true darkspawn. Still, my love has ever been resourceful. I can give the Inquisition a means to send him a message. He will think this means I miss him, of course. Oh, he will be insufferably pleased with himself. I hope you appreciate this sacrifice, Inquisitor.
Is that all
I
the
imagine your
conversation you
forces
got?
will be heading into the Arbor Wilds very soon, Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me when I say that wherever the Alluvian is hidden, it is worth any effort to prevent Corypheus from acquiring it.
Hmm.
What work have you been doing to help us?
Currently, my efforts are focused on determining what Corypheus is, and from where his power comes. The elven orb he carries is what draws my attention. I wonder if the power he used to tear open the Fade, in fact, came from the orb. Perhaps it is even the source of your anchor. If I learn of its origin, I may also learn what Corypheus now intends, as well as his weaknesses.
I could use your company for my excursions outside Skyhold.
I have spent my share of time wandering the wilderness in the company of others, Inquisitor. Thank you for the invitation, but for now I will restrict my efforts to researching the arcane.
You can ask both her and Liliana the same question, and they give you a rejection. I would love another Dragon Age game with similar past companions joining you. That would be nice.
Do you know anything about his dragon?
It has the appearance of an archdemon. Of that, I am certain. A true archdemon, however, is supposedly the corrupted form of an old god. Has Corypheus actually dug up one of the ancient prisons? If so, why has a new blight not begun? His dragon is something else, something connected to his blighted nature as well as his magic. Beyond that, I cannot say.
Is it even possible that Corypheus could succeed?
The Black City exists. Wherever one goes in the Fade, it is visible in the sky. The last time Corypheus and his cohort stormed its doors, they unleashed the Blight upon the world. This time, perhaps he might indeed gain untold power, becoming something unto a god. It is also possible he could unleash something far worse than the Blights. So yes, Corypheus could succeed in his goal. If not, his attempt alone could destroy the world.
Corypheus says I'm a rival. Does that mean...
Could you become a god? That depends. Are you prepared to use your anchor to enter the Black City?
If the anchor would let me do that, absolutely.
Then Corypheus is correct. You are a rival.
I wouldn't actually do that. I just wanted to see what she said because I don't think I ever said that.
However you can help, it's appreciated.
Continue prodding at Corypheus, Inquisitor. Elicit a reaction, and we may yet learn from it.
Hey, I don't got a problem doing that.
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. Soldiers are camped outside Skyhold in numbers that would give any nation pause. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry about what's next.
Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet, more or less. Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
I bet.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah yes, whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its dark spawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
I mean, she should be famous. Everybody should know the hero for Ferelden's squad mates, at least. Know who they are.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
Give me just a second. I'm trying to put this stuff together. Mhm. Stayed late at work. That's why I'm doing all this stuff so late during my stream. I don't cook. I don't eat. Like I said before, I'm not really a fan of takeout. I'm not saying that I don't ever do so, but I would rather not. I need to cut back on eating pasta, but I love to eat pasta. Yeah, maybe I should do like a cooking show one of these days. I don't know. Maybe on YouTube. I think I have the proper camera for that. So I gotta find one. I gotta start upgrading my channel to an extent. So next thing is to probably find a camera and maybe a better mic. Because definitely need a better mic. All right, give me another minute here.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight?
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight was defeated. We became close. Closer than I even thought possible. When I left, he pursued me. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother inquisitor. I had no good example to follow. I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
I leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then. Greetings, Inquisitor.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
I leave you to the garden.
Of
This
course.
is not much more to say. Other Giselle?
Herald of Andraste.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
We have many injured. The siege of Adamant was brutal for all involved. Even so, more flock to your banner. They have heard that the Inquisition defeated the legendary Grey Wardens. Your soldiers have been blooded, Inquisitor. They are veterans now, an army in more than just name.
Alright, still here. Picking stuff up. Like my name's just. Alright, alright. Get my controller.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. With the rift near Crestwood sealed, the villagers have begun rebuilding their homes and lives. The people in the hills of Emprise de Lyon are safe again, thanks to you. They may even plant crops this season. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell, revered mother.
Until next time.
My Lord Inquisitor, how gratifying to see you. Your efforts to restore our hubs of commerce have been tremendous, as is the gratitude of the tradesmen and affiliates.
How are you doing? Good business?
In this gilded fortress, how could we not be?
We'll speak another time.
Certainly, Lord Inquisitor.
All right, let's talk to Blackwall. Kind of tiptoed around it.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company. When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
Guess he got a long history of bad decisions, huh?
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
stuff away real quick. Stuff my face and fast forward. Now, like the character in the game.
Have you left me here? Temple, sacred ashes, tragic, mark upon our land.
Oops, excuse me.
Let darkness reign
I like the songs that I hear at the taverns.
on thee.
Inquisitor?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
We'll talk later.
I think I just need to go do Blackwall's quest. You'll already have Vivian's quest. Yes. And Liliana's. I'm gonna do Blackwall's first because it seems more immediate.
Your worship. Inquisitor.
Make her a lady. Corypheus is taking the lot of them apart.
The Inquisition is on its tail. That thing is a coward, even if it's lots of places.
Wardens and Hallam Sharal? They're supposed to be our best. That's what they always said.
That's what the nobles say. Wardens don't say anything. They just go to work.
A lot of good it did them.
Here's the infamous invisible store. Selling stuff that I don't need. Well, I can buy that. I don't really need any of these ingredients anymore, though. I bought like every piece of dragon bone that the Dark Black Emporium had. So
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Inquisitor, you've been a friend and inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. I thought say you're supposed to show up.
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
He would not have left unless he had a good reason.
It is not for me to speculate on Blackwall's motivations. Sister Leliana had us search the warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
A crumpled sheet of paper. It looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Collier massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. Like the others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following orders of his captain. This captain, Tom Renair, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within a week in Valrio. They say the truth will set you free, but I guess not him.
Here to help, Inquisitor.
All right, let's head out. Valerio. Sarah. Let me just go ahead and just invest in her specialization, even though I don't use it that often. Maybe next time I do Inquisition playthrough, I need to do a bunch of stuff that I normally don't do. That just makes the most sense.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Who's this man to Blackwall? A brother? A friend?
Poor bastard. So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
Proceed.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not
Mom,
die
so
for
you
that
doing?
mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Dragon Age Origins, of course.
Blackwall! No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
Sorry.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Okay. Trying to get Mom's Gonna Snap to play this game. She actually stopped in with the spoilers here. I feel like
There
this
is
is
no
the
doubt. Captain Tom Rainier.
He wore the shield.
That is concerning, yes.
Concerning. He's a butcher.
yeah. This is. I feel like this game is the best in the series. That's just my personal take.
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
On a few
You
days.
swear it's true. They saw her in Valchevin?
Her target's a dog for the Inquisition now.
I swear I heard she was in Starkhaven. How does she do it?
She has friends everywhere. That's all that matters.
Thinking about Red Jenny. Or Sarah here.
And when it all cleared, she was still in charge. So what was the point?
You would not believe the number of alliances shattered and broken that night.
Sounds like a wash.
Oh, it seems so. And I've decided to go a different way entirely.
Is that good?
We shall see.
Must be talking about Empress Celine still being in power.
A full retreat, it sounds like, from the game that you helped build.
I would argue if I thought it would penetrate that skull of yours. Suffice to say, I found a better way.
Ancestors. What better way could you find in that sea of prancing sods?
It is quite simple.
Be careful.
I have committed everything to the Inquisition.
That is sounding better and better.
Committed everything to the Inquisition. Thank you, sir. We appreciate the support. I think after playing this game for so many years, my final verdict, my favorite class to play in this game is the mage. It used to be like that back in the day, but like games like this kind of changed the way that changed what I like in games pretty much. I can walk in without saying anything. Just nothing. Okay.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
You saved that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him. One moment of courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Yes?
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing. A waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
It was a heroic act, stepping between you and a darkspawn.
I wasn't worthy. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed. Why?
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question, just as your men trust you.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue. But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all for now.
No.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made
I
this
don't.
mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
Guilt.
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Then you've received word.
No mistaking an order from the Empress.
Then we are at your disposal, should it be necessary.
I'll make sure it's known. There are holdouts, but the Inquisition is welcome.
She got something to say over here. No? Got like an exclamation mark there, like she has something to say.
You heard?
Maybe.
It's a glitch. Let me fast travel to a different floor and come back down. Maybe that'll fix it.
The Winter Palace assaulted. Duchess Florian disgraced.
A shock, I agree.
A shock. This is devastating. How could you not see as much?
Perhaps I was numbed by the tearing of the sky.
Right. It's a lot bigger
I
deal.
don't have a concern about this Corypheus or what have you. The right hand will be divine.
A hard one, she. Set on the way things were.
So, perhaps you should amend your tone.
Really? Does she strike you as someone who'll suffer what you dish out?
I'm sorry, but I'm going for Liliana here. I think my last playthrough was Cassandra. No, I can't talk to her. Well, let's go.
Please. Calm yourself. You'll cause yourself harm.
Celine lives. That is something at least. She understands. But such scandal. Some are my associates.
Your standing will recover. You are broadly invested.
My world is at risk, my friend.
Welcome then. You'll finally join the rest of us.
Okay. She's being a little dramatic. Head back to Skyhold.
Your worship.
Ah, there she is.
Find your mirth elsewhere.
That's Florian. They said in flat shoes, but she is not wearing any shoes at all. She's barefoot. Let me get a picture. There we go. Jester to the Inquisition. Not that she actually does anything.
Has no one seen him? Seen who, Ambassador? Cole. The young man with the... What does he look like again? How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
No one can say the evening wasn't memorable.
They've already begun composing songs about it in Val Royale, no doubt. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
Gonna go the noble option here. The ball was a viper's nest.
Insular cliques, snide half-truths, everyone sizing up everyone else. It reminded me of home.
I completely understand the feeling, Inquisitor. Let's hope the next ball either of our families holds is quieter than this one, shall we?
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her support.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They've terrorized Thetis long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you. This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
It's beautiful in its way.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead? If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
All right. It's incredible.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I had a respite with the man I loved. For a time, I had a safe place to raise my son. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants to come here?
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the anchor.
He learned of the Alluvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
All right. I originally went in there to release Blackwall / Time Rainier, but that cutscene got me. I guess I'll harvest these, even though I don't need them right now. I upgraded every tonic and potion in this game once, so I don't feel like I need to do it again.
Worship?
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Carry on.
Feel bad about Hawk. I do kind of feel bad about the Grave Wardens, but at least I saved them from a worse fate. So they're all right. They're just not here.
She did what to the Duc de Freyen? He's demanding an explanation and a new stateroom. Give him a room on the other wing. I will speak to him. And Sarah.
Oh man, what does Sarah do?
With rifts contained in the area, we can send in smaller groups to offer relief.
I agree. Are you well?
A headache, nothing more.
Grave Warden cash, huh?
Are the soldiers ready?
As ready as they can be. We're asking a lot of them.
Warren got the book he was looking for. Sir Ruth was misdirected to areas we have already cleared of factions opposed to us. She disappeared for a time, but reportedly surfaced in the Chantry in Valshavan. She has requested long-term lodging. Perhaps that's a good sign. Good. We don't do assisted suicides here. Thank you. Just, you gotta live with the pain and maybe one day get better. Difficult, but not impossible. Okay, Rainier's fate. If you think it's worthwhile, we can have Tom Rainier, previously known to us as Blackwall, released from Valriel prison in which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisitor, that he is wanted in Olays for the massacre which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Collier, general and staunch ally of Celine, and all the Collier family. I leave this to your hands. We did side with Celine, and then a guy who killed her ally is a friend of mine. That's great. Let's see, secrets, 2 problems, 1 solution. There is a traitor to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Rainier. We bind and gag him and have him take Rainier's place. He is condemned instead, and the world believes Rainier has paid the price. It's a dirty thing to do, but that's probably one of the best ones. Forces. We can storm the prison with a small force and take Rainier into our custody. Valriel's prison guards will oppose us. We should be prepared for casualties. I do not like that. That's very public. It'll make the Inquisition look bad, and killing people who are just doing their job. I'm not into that. Connections. I can request a special disposition from the Olegian throne, allowing Tom Rainier to be transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Halam Shiral, they owe us a favor. Better than the forces, but not something I like. Let's see this alternate. Rainier's release, an alternative. Let's see that. Let's see. Liliana can do this. Let's see. Liliana informs me that your contacts in the underworld could aid in having Rainier released from prison. This route would conveniently mask the Inquisition's involvement and offer whisper in the right circles. A dozen factions vying for our favor. We'll see who desires it most. So let's leave it up to Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Maybe she can do this without us having to suffer anything from it, and that makes the other one disappear. Okay, makes sense. Okay. So many things here. At the end, reconciliation and Celine and Michelle. Let's do that. Interesting development. We received a visit from a cloaked woman who was revealed to be Lady Calboni, one of Empress Celine's trusted attendants. The Empress knows that Michelle has joined the Inquisition. Zed Colombi, seeking a secret reconciliation. This subterfuge is necessary, of course, to protect Celine's reputation. An Empress's mind cannot be seen to be easily swayed by something as inconsequential as friendship. The Greek game. Okay, very heartwarming. But Celine could have found Michelle before now if she had a mind to reconcile. No, she is playing at something more, and we will not be drawn into her game. Test her resolve. If she wants a reconciliation, let her make it public. I like that, but she's not available for this right now. What does he have to say? Good. Friends are few and far between these days. I'm glad to see the Empress come to her senses. I will inform Michelle immediately. I'm going to go with Liliana on this, so I'm not going to do that right now. She's playing the game. Investigate Elven ruins. Oh, that's the little quest I was thinking about. That elf guy that we found in the Emerald graves. Maybe he wants our help now, right? After the ball. Annexing Kirkwall. The worst of the Mage Rebellion is now past. However, the mage who started it all, who destroyed the chantry in Kirkwall and murdered Grand Cleric Athenia and dozens of the innocent faithful, is still at large. The fanatic Anders must be brought to justice. Though he may no longer be in the city, it is still home to many of his known associates. I thus resolved to invade Kirkwall to locate Anders, but Starkhaven's annexation of this notoriously troubled city has not proceeded as planned. The city's resistance opposes me. They forget that I do this for the good of the city and all of the free marches. As a staunch ally of the Inquisition, I entreat support for this endeavor. The Kirkwall may be brought under control before more innocents are harmed. Sebastian Vale. Sebastian Vale wants us to help him invade Kirkwall. Oh, Blue. I'm sorry, I didn't see you actually used my uploaded emojis. Thank you so much. Took me a while to get those. All right. So Sebastian Vale wants to invade Kirkwall, or he's trying to, but he wants our help. What does Liliana say, even though she's not available right now? We have a chance to end this to our advantage. Aveline will back down in the face of our overwhelming force. If we bolster Sebastian with Inquisition agents as his advisors, we can keep him from doing more damage. So help him. Okay, let's see. Cullen, the prince means to retaliate against anyone who ever harbored Anders. Kirkwall's resistance is headed by Guard Captain Aveline. With our help, she can break Sebastian's resolve and send him running back to Starkhaven. I like that. I like that a lot. Josephine, I fear the diplomatic ramifications of having our soldiers seen as part of a conquering army. Let us tell the prince that the Inquisition has no one to spare. After the destruction of Haven, who would blame us? Cullen, do your thing. Help Aveline. Contact the hero for Reldon. The Aro's invitation. Investigate Enzio of Antiva. Revenge of the Merchants Guild. Oh, this is done already. Rainier was brought to the Skyhold gates under cover of darkness. Best not to ask how. Thank you, Liliana. Thank you so much. Very useful. Now, it was one that this right here, yeah. I wanted her to help with this.
Let's see what we have.
She can make it public if she wants to be friends with Michelle again. Let everybody know. A favor returned. I need a good one for Josephine. Negotiate a deal for weapons plans. I recently became aware of talented and innovative young blacksmith from the Anderfells. Once we were introduced through my extensive contacts, I negotiated a deal to obtain his weapon plans for the Inquisition. Unfortunately, I have just now been outbid by a nobleman from Val d'Orma, who maintains a private army. I would hate to lose those designs. Is there anything we can do? Sir Morris, Quartermaster. The Inquisition need is greater. Leave this to me. I will have the nobleman persuaded. And then Josephine, I could attempt to find a compromise. Knowledge can be shared. After all, I'm sure the nobleman will be reasonable. I love having Liliana do things like this. We want the plans. I'll give it to Josephine this time. 6 hours
At your
though.
service.
Now everybody doing something. Josephine's going to be out for 6 hours. Cullen, 42 minutes. And I think 3 hours for, 3 hours for Liliana. See the war table quests at the end are usually the longest ones, it seems like. Let's do the whole time Rainier thing. We're gonna help Liliana, and we're gonna help Vivienne, and then we're going to go to the Elven Ruins and do that one. Let's judge the prisoner. Got to judge Rainier at Skyhold. I like having a whole dragon head to sit in. They could have made it a little better
For judgment
though. The
this day,
armrests.
Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. The decision of what to do with him is yours.
Well, it's not going to be scot-free if that's what you're hoping.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. Using your ties to the underworld to free me. You're a criminal, same as me. The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
Inquisition is a big organization. It's going to become corrupt anyway. That's how big organizations work. I wish it wasn't possible. You want to start a thing for good, you can't always tell what people are going to join it.
Once the world is back to normal, no one will even remember this.
I'll remember. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
Keep him in servitude. Give him to the wardens. You're free if you atone. Free him to make amends for his crimes. He likes this. He got to have a punishment. I know being with the wardens, I banished him and all that stuff, but like it's not a reward. It's kind of like a long-term punishment, really. He will be part of the wardens. So
Blackwall intended you join the Wardens. I will let them decide your fate, but only when Corypheus is dead. For now, Tom Rainier, the Inquisition needs you.
As you command.
I'm told not all survive the joining, and the life of a true Warden is difficult.
If I die, it will be no less than I deserve. And if I live, I'll make it count. I am grateful for this, Inquisitor. And I will serve for as long as I can.
it's the only real thing you can do with Blackwall. I mean, yes, you could execute him, have him get executed. Who knows? You can leave him to his fate and all that too, but that's kind of boring. And I don't like losing companions. Even if it's a companion, I don't like that much. Like, I don't really get along with Sailor all the time, but I don't hate her either. I can find things to like about people. Consequences of the Blackwall lie. Oh yeah. He pretended to be a warden, and he used the real Blackwall's treaties. So there has to be consequences. But before that, we're gonna help Liliana, and then we're gonna help So where are we going here? There's no battle here, so I'll go myself.
It's just as I remember it.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this place.
It was a place of comfort. It is good to see it still untouched by Corypheus.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lord, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
You will pay penance for that.
You owe me 20 readings of the Canticle of Trials for that insult.
He doesn't mean it.
Come on.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it? I was in the cloister in Lothering when the Blight began. There was a lot of fear back then. No one knew what was going to happen, whether we would live or die. One morning, I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush, and I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a way. The Maker hasn't abandoned us. You must be careful, Natalie. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunburst throne. was that? Looks like we opened something. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Liliana, stop! What are you doing?
I'm protecting us. They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thedas away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
We don't have to be at odds, Natalie. You could come with us. Join the Inquisition.
I was called to serve the Grand Cleric. I will not betray her. Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Whatever.
Release her, Liliana. She's no threat.
The Grand Cleric?
She is one woman. We are the Inquisition.
The Inquisitor has spoken. Run. Tell your mistress that she has a choice. The Inquisition is coming. No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
If it were not for you, I would have killed Natalie and called it a good thing. Thank you for showing me what was right when I couldn't see it for myself. There are things that must be said, but not here. I will see you back at Skyhold.
Great. Why didn't she take the box with her up? I guess you did take it. There it is
Grand
there.
Cleric Victoire has offered the ambassador support for the Inquisition.
Ah, Natalie is as persuasive as ever.
Shit, so they want to join us, huh?
I'm told that Ambassador Montillier is pleased with the restraint you showed in Valence.
She's positively beside herself. I will never hear the end of it.
Niceness before knives, Liliana. Haven't I always told you?
Will that be all, my lady?
For now.
I love making new friends, don't you?
It was a gamble, Inquisitor, but it paid off. If you hadn't been with me at Valence, I would have killed Natalie. I'd have told you that I didn't have a choice. But there is always a choice. I am more than this. I am more than what Justinia made me.
What does this mean for my Inquisition? Will you still be my spy master?
Of course. I would not give up my post. Not after everything we've built. I just know now that I shouldn't ignore my heart. Mercy is not always a weakness.
Do you resent Justinia for what she did?
How can I when there is so much between us? When she gave her life for peace? No, I believe her intentions were pure. Most intentions are.
You've exceeded her. She could never have imagined the power you now hold.
And now I will know how to use that power wisely. I have to stay true to who I really am, before spy master, left hand or bard. I almost lost myself. So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
What do you know of Morrigan?
She's changed. She used to be so disagreeable, cruel. She said things just to hurt people. Now the sharp edges have worn away. Perhaps it was Kieran. He seems so normal, like any other little boy, and so polite. Not that I was expecting anything else. I mean, never mind.
We can continue this conversation later.
You know where I am.
All right. Let us go help Vivienne with the snowy wyvern. Let's talk to Dorian. I think I got him that book that he wanted.
Here is the request Harriet made.
Should I wait for his reply?
That is at his discretion. I have nothing further to add.
Of course.
You may depart in a moment.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Research on your behalf is almost too kind. I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
I'll leave you to it.
Nothing to say about the Grey Wardens?
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
I trust everything is well with the mages?
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
I'll leave you to it.
Always with the questions. What will people say?
I should go.
As you wish.
How can I help?
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
Perhaps you could ask Sarah. She has opinions.
If I wanted Sarah's opinions, I'd be talking to her.
And learning some colorful new idioms, no doubt. What do you wish to know?
You didn't like that?
I'd like
Okay.
to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish Erebels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
I'd like to know more about Dalish elves.
It is a mistake to think of the Dalish as a single group. They have lived as separate clans for centuries now. As a consequence, each clan has learned, interpreted, and forgotten different parts of elven history. Some trade freely with humans, or adopt city elves who flee the alienages. Others attack humans on sight.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Is elven magic different from the magic used by humans?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Got some specials here. Immortality due to magic?
Legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Tevinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
To be honest, I don't see it as different from any other magic. It's a means to an end.
Indeed. The problem is that under the Chantry, blood magic is forbidden, so only criminals practice it. While in Tevinter, magisters compete with each other, instead of keeping their volatile friends in check. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Based on what he said earlier, if you use a lot of blood magic, it makes it difficult for you to enter the Fade. So, if that's the thing that you want to do.
Inquisitor.
Two things I haven't done in Dragon Age is be a blood mage. It's one of them. So in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, I think I want to play a blood mage just to see what it's like. I wonder if it's like being a Reaver, because being a Reaver in Dragon Age 2 was difficult. Because I kept losing so much health. It made it difficult to fight. I probably should have lowered the difficulty, but I was like, nah, I don't want to lower the difficulty in Dragon Age games anymore. Sometimes I do it because I just want to enjoy the story, but I know the story so well now. I kind of want to up the challenge. I kind of want to play on Nightmare one of these days. Let's get that Snowy Wyvern. Let's take these ones.
Inquisitor.
Alright, this snowy wyvern. This way. I think, yeah. Okay, this is my. I need the this one. Right, there's a bunch of wyverns over here. Just gotta find the right one. Bounty. Come on, where the snowy wyvern at? I don't want to be here all day. Come on out. Come on. I'm unsure if we supposed to be waiting or looking around. It usually doesn't take this long. Man, even the common one's not showing up. What's going on here? There it is. All right. Finally. Right.
Inquisitor?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling.
Spruce.
Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
All right. 1 heart, as requested.
How kind of you. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Okay.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivienne,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be all right, my love.
My darling? Bastien?
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
All right. Well, there's something here. Oh. This one lady I was trying to talk to in Valrael, she's here. Looks like she has something else to say. Couldn't get her to talk in Valrael. Still can't get her to talk.
Your worship?
We'll talk later. How you doing? See you later, Bo. Nice talking with you, boss.
Inquisitor. I saw him just walking free.
That was a decision, and it was well considered.
After what he did?
I knew many killed in war. Sadly, in a game of power decided by heirs, only one target matters.
You're a cold prick. You know that.
If you say so.
Your wish is something, something.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
Well,
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
so in the future, I'm just gonna go for human Cole. To be honest, he's just the better version of Cole. Not too much of a fan of Spirit Cole, to be honest. He's having moments. Sir, what are you doing?
Inquisitor?
It's always wonderful to speak with you.
Guess I can ask
So,
this.
you're a candidate for Divine now.
So I am informed.
Is that something you actually want?
Why should what I want matter?
Why shouldn't it matter? Don't you have the right to be happy?
It is very simple. The Chantry needs to survive. To do that, it must change. I have never believed in asking another to do what you are unwilling to do yourself. So I look upon this as an opportunity. I owe it to myself and all of Thedas to seek the Sunburst throne.
There are other ways you can change things.
Perhaps. I may not have a choice in the matter if the Chantry clerics pick another.
I was hoping we could spend some time together.
With you? Always.
Had to step away for a while, so let the Inquisitor share a moment with his hands while I go grab myself some more coffee. Alright, so now we're gonna go for the Elven Glyphs quest. One of the elves, Dalish elves, in Emerald Graves, whose name I can't remember, sorry to say, was checking out some ruins when we spoke to him a while back ago before we defeated the dragon out there. And we mentioned that we would help him explore the ruins, but he declined at the time. Then now you have the opportunity to go there and help out with that exploration. But let me talk to Blackwall and Vivian one more time before I go.
Inquisitor.
It's gonna take a little bit to finish that.
Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Don't think I need a Blackwall romance ever with one of my Inquisitors. I probably got to do that next time, huh?
Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens, or did you make it all up?
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus's calling.
Yes. I have none of the warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks. Still, I would have fought through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true warden. There's more to it than being able to sense darkspawn. Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
You have a lot of respect for the Wardens.
They take all men, from the most noble to the most despicable, and make them equals. I needed to believe something like that was possible.
Why did Blackwall want to recruit you?
He never told me. I don't know what he saw that day besides some wreck starting a bar fight. That night, I taught some village militia a painful lesson about harassing the tavern girl. Didn't know I had an audience.
I can see why the Warden was impressed.
You're assuming my intentions were noble. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her. Something had to be done.
We'll continue this another time.
Okay.
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold. After that terrible journey through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again, no?
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
The answer to that question is yes.
Anything I should know?
Celine has cemented power in Orlais. Good, we need an ally like her. At the moment, she's said to be rooting out the last of Gaspard's supporters. Once that is done, we will have a united Orlais behind the Inquisition.
I'll leave you to your work.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Hat of Majesty acquired. Let me make that revision real quick. To replace,
Inquisitor.
what is she currently wearing? Oh. I think I got a schematic for it, though. The Mask of the Empress. It's better. Barrier damage. Cunning. I think that because I got this the gold nug. I can make her a hat of majesty. You can buy it um, in the Avar village in Stone Bear Hold. Finally starting to remember some things. You can buy it in Stone Bear Hold in the Jaws of Hackhound DLC. All the special the initial equipment of every companion and
What's with scalding?
you know, you can make it better, of course. So you got, let's see, I need Cassandra to have, I don't think Cassandra has an initial equipped helmet. Dorian doesn't either, actually. Blackwall, you can make his Griffin helmet. Like I can make it with Dragonbone. I only got 5 left. I'm not making that with Dragonbone. You can make that, but what I want is to get Vivian hat Majesty. That's a schematic you can also get. I can make with dragon webbing. I have 73 dragon webbing. So there you go. And then more dragon. No, we need something. Magic defense. That's good. Plus 15. Well, plus 35 electrical resistance. There's not a lot of enemies that use electricity except for the pride demons. I don't think there's any rifts left in the main story. So 18, but I don't have enough of that. 15. Need 10 of those. So plus 15 magic resistance. We're going to go with that. I'm going to use Ever Knit Wool because it's something that I don't ever use for anything. Let's make that for her. She can have a nice fancy hat. I think the only thing I really don't like about Vivienne is the fact that she is pro circles for a mage. I hate that. Let's just say it shouldn't be a race thing, but the black woman has to be pro subjugation. It seems like it's just weird to me. And she's not a romance option. I don't think I ever played a game with a good black female romance. That would be nice in the future. Who knows? Maybe I have to make a game myself and do it. Oh, I still need Dawn Lotus. I know it's some, and I'm probably not gonna waste my time upgrading the healing mist. All right, let's go deal with those elven glyphs. Do something interesting. We're gonna take Soulless, and we're gonna take Sarah. Sarah likes to make fun of elven things. You know how Soulless, he likes to, I don't know, because they don't get along, but not in a way that's too bad. Like the way that Vivienne and Sarah go at it. I don't like having them in a party together because I feel like the way they bicker, kind of like, it's not fun. It ruins my gaming experience. I know Solus is annoyed by Sarah somewhat, but I don't think he hates her. Okay, annexing Kirkwall. With our help, Guard Captain Aveline took care of Sebastian's forces. Liliana's spies say he has grown deeply impatient and is making plans to retreat. And I get the shield the night second. Nicely done, Inquisition. Helping Eveline hold Kirkwall down. It's the least I can do for Hawk at this point. Now we need another thing for Cullen to do. Aid for those impacted in the Civil War. Investigate Valgrimmon. Smoke is rising from the town of Valgrimmon. No word has come from the town, and scouts sent to the area have not returned. I'd like permission to investigate in force. Our only option is to send more scouts to find out what happened. And then we got Cullen. It's worth investigating. If the first scouts die, it's worth investigating in force.
Inquisitor.
Let's do that. Go in force. That's because it's a black walleye I can't do yet, so. Elven Ruins. We have made progress at Dunan Hanan, the Tomb of the Emerald Knights. The structure appears more extensive than we had thought. As my keeper was not interested in the endeavor, perhaps the Inquisition might be willing to aid us. I would hate to return home empty-handed. I trust the spirit of cooperation would benefit us both. Besides, it's rather exciting. I imagine the place must pique your curiosity as well. Taven was his name. Yes, Taven. We're gonna go and help him. So who am I all taking? I'm the warrior, of course. A few of our soldiers met the elves at Danenhan, the Elven Ruins and the Emerald Graves. Their leader, Taven, wishes to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are wary of our presence, the Inquisition's intentions. Our interest in strengthening our relationship with the Dalish would appear more genuine if we met them in person. Oh. I guess I gotta go directly there to the Emerald Graves. I thought I would just get there through there. But we can go, and we can do that right now. And I meet with Taven in person. Return to the tomb. Alright, we're gonna go to the Emerald Graves. Where's that? It's here. You have to make our way all the way there. And this is the closest camp. No, we can fast travel right there. That was not there before. All right, we're gonna take Solus. We need a rogue. I mean, I usually take Varric a lot. But we're gonna take Spirit. No, Sarah's gonna be my rogue. So should I take 2 mages, or should I take an extra warrior? I don't want to take her to something like this, and I don't want to take Dorian. Or, I mean, Blackwall just saved him, so yeah, let's bring him. Well, no, it's about the Emerald Knights, and it's to do with, was it Red Crossing was the name of that village? Yeah, let's take Cassandra. It's a religious thing too. That was part of the controversy. So let's go with that team. And then Sarah and Solus can like bicker with each other a little bit in the background about the Elven stuff. An inscription of the Oasis Temple. So it's able to provide a partial translation. Oh, that is something completely different from this map. Why did this show up? Alright, we're here at the temple. Our blessing. Aravel's dead bodies.
Maker have mercy.
It's Taven's party.
The one after Elfie history? Figures. That's a bunch of dead all the way back.
Most were unarmed. They didn't stand a chance.
There should be Inquisition soldiers here.
Which one of these bodies are Taven? You can't even tell. They burnt their crisp. Alright, let's go in. Going up against Red Templars, I believe. So my current weapon is sufficient. There's a cleansing rune on it. Here we go.
These are our men.
Read. The Emerald Knights curse the past, the place where lies were born, for beneath their sun our people fall. The lands their lady once bestowed, now stolen in her name. So when these words are read, we shall be gone. Yeah, Andraste helped them get the Dales, and then Olay, they say the Exalted March, but it was really Olay, came and took it. Part of that has to do with the Emerald Knights and what happened at Red Crossing, where the elves slaughtered a village of people. Well, we're going to learn about that here. It's more than that, but we're going to learn about that here. The heck was that? You get down. Nice. Colin's done with his quest. It was only 8 minutes long. It's crazy at some of the times that they set up for the war table, but the reason why I didn't do the contact the hero of Ferelden yet is because I think it's 24 hours. So I know you can sometimes do a trick to advance time with your Xbox or whatever you're using to play, but I don't want to do that. the cleansing run on my weapon, so damages the Red Templars a lot better.
Corypheus's men had part of a seal. Do they even know what it opens?
Taven's interest must have been enough to draw their attention.
Indeed. All the elves' bodies. Can't even identify Taven, but you know he didn't make it, so too bad. All right, let's get in here. Emerald Knights cry for the past. Only there does glory dwell. For here the bow was strung, the sword bequeathed, the vows sworn. So glory was born within the hearts of elves.
The Emerald Knights. They once patrolled the borders of the Dales, protecting the elven people. The Dalish saw them as romantic heroes. The Chantry called them ruthless butchers. I suspect both sides have some element of truth.
They do. Sarah. Really? Let's see these boxes stacked here. It's like the crate. It's like the crate challenge. Oh, and the Inquisitor does the crate challenge. I feel like Sarah has a little bit of self-hate when it comes to being Elven. Understandable not wanting to have to connect to the Elven past, but hers is a little bit more extreme than that. Got some more Venatori down there. Why is they showing that like I'm new to the game? I know about the search function. I've been using it this entire time.
Let's look around.
Emerald Seal. Emerald Knights, sing for the past, where rests those who came before. For each night, the seed was sown, roots twisted with their brothers and sisters, so the forest grew, a reflection of our might. Nothing to say, Solus? No? Oh, I couldn't break those. Whatever. Oh, I thought this was like a special entrance or something. Looked like it. Oh, wait. I just noticed it, Tyrone. I'm sorry. Inquisitor, the zealot named Caliber tried to force us to eat Popeye's biscuits with no water while in his flying boat through the heavens. Tyrone. Interesting. Popeye's biscuit with no bev. That's the death sentence. That's how the assassins take you out without a weapon. It's a big ugly shield. Matter of fact, let me see if this is good for Cassandra. She got best defense, which has an excellent ability, but yeah, that's better. But way better, best defense. Only best from Caliber Catering. How you living, bro? I'm better than I was uh, yesterday and a couple days ago. Let me put it that way. Been better spirits, so I'm feeling a lot better. How are you doing? And I appreciate you asking. It's always nice for y'all to ask me how I'm doing. Yeah, progress at least. I always try to hang in there. I know sometimes I get down, but I never stop trying. Got to keep going. All right, got some more inventory and some red Templars to take care of here. Somebody down here. Let me pick somebody off. We got Spellbinder. Let's take care of that mage first. Get up here. Inquisitor with the Mortal Kombat moves. Get over here. How did you get over there? Get down here. Oh, they sniping me. I'm losing health fast. Where's my... Whoa, Behemoth got me. No thank you. Let's take out this mage first. Oh, where you going? Finally. Jeez Louise. Hounded me in the pavement like that. I'm okay trying to find my footing again on OBS. Almost forgot how to use it. The Boonga Boonga is coming for you, Inquisitor. Boonga Boonga? I forgot that last time I played this, I felt like the game was way too easy, and I upped the difficulty one more time, and I still have the trial zone, so I got to be careful to watch my health, because I was just sitting there fighting that one guy, and that archer was like just sniping me. I almost died. So, with the abilities I got, I still can survive pretty easily as long as I watch it. Ungaboo is the big red monster. Yeah, the big red machine. Not to be confused with the actual big red machine from WWE. All right, I need 6 more seals. Got a mosaic piece. Invasion 6 to 12. Here we go. All right, Tyrone, or better yet, the Ooga Booga is anything that is big and its main attack is just smash face. I can get down with that. I know a number of games with like giant enemies that do that. So yeah, I'm with you there. But Ooga Booga sounds more like a Legend of Zelda kind of thing, or Nintendo in general. I'm gonna try to play some once I get done with Suikoden 2. I want to try to play some more older games, mainly on Thursdays. I'm trying to think of what I want to play first. I want to replay Final Fantasy 8. I want to replay Final Fantasy 9, which I already started. I actually started both. We started Final Fantasy 8 a couple months back, and 9 was only a couple weeks ago. Ogre Battle. Yeah. I also want to play the old Fallout games. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Okay, where am I going here? Some stairs there. One day I'll actually play Fallout 2. The weird thing is, I own Fallout 1 and 2 and Fallout Tactics, but the game that Bethesda gave me for free is only playable on PC, Windows, and I don't have that right now. So I can't play Fallout 1 and 2, but I own them. I just gotta download them, but I can't play them right now. I don't know if there's an emulator that'll let me play those games, but yeah, they gave them to me for free, but I can't play them, and I still have to build me a PC. So one of these days. Sarah, open sesame. Matter of fact, I'm wearing my weaker armor now that I just noticed. Put my full Inquisitor battle armor on. I just like the dragon armor. It's my favorite. It's my favorite armor design. But it's a lot weaker than my Inquisitor battle armor that I made, which is designed after the original Inquisitor. I wear the other one just to make things challenged and so I can look good. This looks good too, but I like the other one, the way the other one looks better. It's my swag, if they still say that nowadays. I don't know if they do. Got more enemies across the way. We got this here that just got highlighted. What's this? What's this say? The Emerald Knights. Oh, ads. I always forget that. I always forget that I'm an affiliate. There's ads now. The Emerald Knights. Forget not the past. It is all that remains. For each night, a seed was sown. Roots twisted with their brothers and sisters, so the forest remains a reflection of our sorrow. I'm guessing they're talking about the Emerald Graves, which is a big forest. And they said there's a tree for every dead elf, and the place is just full of trees, so that makes sense since the Dales were sacked by Olay. Yeah, commercial breaks now. Yeah, yeah. I got to get some subscribers, so it's not a thing anymore. Like a proper television show. Oh man. And the weird thing is, I always hated commercials. Ooh. Whoa. Keep making himself intangible. Dang. I was a mage I was trying to take out that whole time. Okay, he has some. I gotta keep to boosting up the difficulty here, because all the abilities that mage just had is something that you can't do as a mage in Dragon Age. See how he turned it invisible, and the invisibility makes him intangible as well, so you can't hurt him. It was crazy. Let me see. I hated commercials until I was deployed and had to watch the homemade ones. Homemade commercials. Now that I think of it, why does Uga sound like a old Double Dragon enemy? I've played Double Dragon a long time. In a very long time. The old 2D side scroller. Let's see. Mourn for the past, all that was left there. For we trusted in dreams and perceived immortality. We trusted in promises and in hope. So we dreamed in vain, for we lost these gifts long ago. Booga booga. Oba obo. Obo obo. Same difference? Okay. Okay, where we going now? I probably wouldn't be doing so well if this was having these fights without the abilities that I have. So at least I know how to prepare myself. There's a cliff here. Oh, and there's a thing for. A big wall, double dragons. Yeah, I remember them. See anything. Let me get this torch. There we go.
I can feel another of the elven artifacts.
I don't see the point of the glyphs unless they give me abilities or something, or runes. Here it is.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Glad to have the wards functioning again. What is this? Arlathan, I don't want to read that. Can't stand a chance, buddy. New trials awards available. Nice. This is the alternate exit. I'll come back here later, of course. Still looking for the secrets of this Emerald Knight temple. What's up here? Nothing. This leads back over here. Oh, there's my piece I was looking for. There we go. expect that. Turn invisible, so I just swung everywhere until I hit something. Not the best strategy, but it's better than nothing. Oh, I thought I can get up there, but I can't. Since the Inquisitor can't grab anything. Lucky to be able to jump, though. Let's just go back up this way. Oh, gee. This has been 3 hours already? Oh, I've been that way already. What do we have here? I know there's a 2D, there's another Double Dragons game on PlayStation. Maybe on Xbox as well. They like to make new arcade games. I know there's a Ninja Turtles game as well. I think I own it. Shredder's Revenge or something like that. Or maybe I'm mixing that up with another one. But just one more left. We'll take a quick restroom break and then we'll continue in just a moment. All right, I'm back. Manage my inventory a little bit. Most of this stuff I'm gonna sell as soon as I get out of here. I like the fact that this game has a I wouldn't say junk. They call it valuables. You hit LT and it sends all of those things to the valuables, so you can just mass sell them right away. Anything you put in there, it's you can just sell it with one button. It's pretty useful. Mask of the Empress for Solus. I would have gave this to Cassandra, but what she has is better. The superior seer cowl. It just looked weird. That's all. I like her armor of the Knights Divine. Has a story on it. Within the Templar Order are the Knights Divine, those Templars who serve the Divine directly, both as her personal guard as well as the enforcers of her will. Usually these men and women prefer to fade into the background, their positions granted as rewards for service. At least one Knight Divine, Sir Nolan Breeson, I think that's how you say that, was notorious in the late Exalted Age for being both the lover and the alleged puppet master of Divine Amara III. Interesting. Despite that story, that's an appropriate attire for somebody like Cassandra, I feel like. It's nice. And then she had the sword Caliban, which is the first wielded by Caliban, the most famous non-Pentecost dragon hunter, even though I just gave it to a Pentecost. He claimed to have slain the last dragon in early Steel Age, notorious for his commoner heritage and sexual appetite. After the death of his lover, Queen Fanon Thurin, he went into self-imposed exile, and some say trained a secret warrior order in the Frostback Mountains called the Calibanites. But we never heard of them, so interesting story though. Be nice if it was true. More epitaphs for the dead. Sarah. Just another way to get through here. Nothing. Oh, it's that. No, it's nothing. Oh man, that's a long drop. I was about to jump down there. No, thank you. I like my leg bones uncrumpled, if you don't mind. It's one of the things I like about Fallout is the fact that your limbs can be crippled. So if I jump off a high place, that's possible. It'll cripple your legs, which would affect your ability to walk. Okay. I'm a little lost now, or I'm just not paying attention. Okay, back here. Okay, now I'm seeing the new spot. That's the last seal. Enter Alindrin's chamber. Alindrin.
This is it. Whatever Taven hoped to find, it's here.
All right, let's start on this side. I wonder, do these count as undead, or are they considered demons because spirits are in their body? I don't know. Let's switch weapons. See which one works better. This one right here. That has my Demon Slayer rune on it. Another epitaph to the lost. we got something up here. Keeper's Road. I thought this better than what Solus got, so. Okay, I think it's the last one. Aha, you missed. Alright. Give me a Revenant Heart, please. Oh, a new shield. Didn't need. Thank you. East Watch. Alright. I'll take this bad boy. The death of Elendrin. Elendrin, our brother. Felidine guide you. Maker guide you. Let here. So Felidine and the Maker. Okay. Let here the truth be kept. Least you be remembered a traitor, or sorrow seem a passing woe. Though you swore to serve our people, there were those questioning your heart. Too often we fought with humans along our borders until the beginning was lost to memory. Rumors of an abduction stirred, as always. Their chantry was swift to spread lies. In haste and anger, they killed Sionan's sister. How you say? Sionan's sister, or Sinan? Would be a Sinan. That makes more sense. Sinan's sister from wandering too near the hunter's path. You carried her body back to us, mourned with us, yet your heart was distracted. Sinan begged for vengeance, and you turned away. More and more you vanished without word or explanation. Whispers rose that you were sworn yourself to their maker. We feared what would come. Sinan sought to save you, to bring you back to us. She had lost a sister. Must she also lose a brother? Beneath the tree, she saw you with a woman. The one who turned you from us. The woman gestured toward the village. You and she turned to gaze upon the chantry's walls. Sinan returned. She told us how the humans were turning you against us, how their lies must have filled you. As a loyal servant to the Maker's cause, you would betray our secrets. When we went to ask if there was truth for this, you were already gone. So we sought to stop you. With haste, Sinan laid her people to the village, led her people to the village. There we would challenge you. There we would bring you back to us, or to justice. In the dim of a moonless night, she saw Sinan through the trees. She raced towards Sinan, a cry on her lips, something in her hand. Sinan's arrow flew, so the woman fell, the name Elendrin dying on her lips, Daisy slipping from her grasp. So she killed the lady who was coming to see Elendrin. Just killed her. I guess she was running towards them in the woods. Probably to tell them something. The men of the village suspected the girl's flight and heard the scream. They fell upon the elves, but were no match. Sinan's haste surpassed your own. You knelt beneath the trees, blood-soaked petals clinging to your clothes from a final embrace. When more humans came, you would not be moved, and they would not listen. Their arrows found your heart, and you fell beside her. You found your body in the river where they cast you aside. She was taken by her own. It was not the end, but your part is past. So, him and his lady was having a romance, I guess. At some point, she ran from her village into the forest to find Alindra, who was an elf who lived in the Dales. And then, I'm guessing Sinan, the elf sister, shot and killed her when she was obviously running into the forest looking for Alindra. Alindra, of course, was devastated that her sister killed her. So he went and grabbed her dead body, I guess, embracing her after she died. The humans showed up, saw him with the blood on his body, and the girl dead. So they killed him and threw him in the river and took her to bury her. I guess they attacked some elves too, but then they lost that battle. Rest now as our honored brother once more. A wreath of daisies at your brow. The letter she carried in your hand. Whoever guides you, whoever guides her, may your souls meet once more in the beyond. Bloodstained letter. Adeline, what care have I for gods I have never seen, for a maker I do not know? Let others distract themselves with such lofty concerns. I know only this life. I have seen only this world, and I care only for you. Perhaps your priests distrust the sincerity of uncivilized elves. If she must hear me say, I will follow the maker, so be it. Your God intercedes as such as ours. My life will not change. I will return in 2 weeks' time. My heart belongs for you till then, and will remain you forever, Alindra. So he sent her a letter trying to commit to her, I guess, saying that he doesn't care about the gods, or he don't care about their god, his gods, or the maker. I guess she ran to look for him in the forest. Got killed by the sister of Alindra's sister, Sinan, and he seen her body, embraced it. Probably was depressed that she was dead. Humans showed up and killed him and threw him in the river, I guess. That's how the major event between the elves and the Dales and Ole started. Well, I guess it always was a thing, but I guess this is where the peak of the start of their war started.
An account of Red Crossing. When the elves attacked that town, it prompted the exalted march of the Dales.
Taven would want the Dalish to have this.
The Chantry would no doubt be interested in the account as well.
Who did I give it to last time? I do not remember. The Emerald Knights cry for the pad. They shall claim us all. For here rest our saviors, newly slain. Others lie beyond our reach, so we remember. Let the true name burn away and enter Danan Hanin, the place where glory ends. Andrile, whose song inspired Soran with bow in hand, Sinan, who kept the bridge, Talim, who saved the child, Ren, who led them out, Eileen, who kept watch, Alindrin, whom we betrayed. A blank space follows the names as if more were to be carved. Sad. And that's it, I guess. Now I got to decide if I'm going to sell the histories to the Chantry or return the histories to the Dalish. I don't even know, to be honest. What did I do last time? So I think my mage was an elf. So 90% chance. I'm 100% certain that it was given to the Dalish. Then my other Inquisitor was a rogue human, I guess. So we gave it to the Chantry. How about I'll give it to the Chantry because this character is Andrastian. And then when I play again next time, I'll give it to the Dalish. If I remember even saying this. Doesn't matter either way because it doesn't really change much. That's you can trust the Chantry to be honest about horrible things that they did. I mean, you could say the elves started it, but does it really matter? Sacking the entire civilization and then enslaving the people is not okay, no matter what way you look at it. All right. Let's head to Valrio. Oh, mosaic piece. I almost missed that. 9 of 12. Maybe I should. I don't want to waste time trying to collect all of those. So the Dalish is here. I'm giving it to Dalish. I mean, I may be Andrastian, but I like people knowing the truth. I don't feel like the Chantry tell people the truth, even though it's not really part of the game. I don't feel like that's a betrayal to the Chantry either. You can say, "Oh, the Dalish should cover up who started it," maybe, or maybe they teach them a little bit about the history that they lost and that they weren't always the good guys. Obviously, of course, them slaughtering people in the Red Crossing wasn't acceptable. But that still don't make it acceptable that the Exalted March, aka Olay, slaughter most of the elves and the Dales and then enslave pretty much all of them. Sandra might not like it, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to him because, of course, also we were there to help Taven and he died trying to find the information. It just seemed more appropriate to give to the Keeper.
I found something about Red Crossing in Dinan Hanim.
If you went to the Emerald Graves, did you see Taven and the others?
They were killed. I'm sorry.
I am too. Sorry, but not surprised. Thank you for bringing this to me. It is part of our tale and will be cherished. May your gods watch over you, friend.
I didn't get money for it, but I just feel like that's better than selling it to the Chantry. Like, oh, this proves it. Like, it doesn't like justify what happened though. But you know, getting political and dragging into Inquisition doesn't make sense because it's just a game. But you know, I feel strongly about it, so a little bit. All right. I only got like 24 minutes left. So I don't want to start the final, not the final quest, but like leading up to it just yet. I want to do that all in one go. I got some rewards for the trials. It's probably going to be something minor. Usually it give you like a crafting material or something.
Inquisitor?
Yeah. Put some stuff away. Same thing with the DLC stuff. I kind of want to try to do that in one go. I know when I posted some of the DLC stuff for Dragon Age Inquisition, uh, a video of it, I know some of the people who watched it mentioned that, like, some people kind of won't, like, unless the DLC is really, really big, which um, Jaws of Hakon is longer than the other two, kind of. I think it is, but it gives you a whole nother map to explore, which takes longer. Some people like it better when you put it all in one video or separate it. So what I did was, I think some of the final, um, the last endings of the games with the final battle and stuff like that, was the kind of like in the first half of that video, and then the other half was Jaws of Hakon. Instead of just ending that video with the final battle and then doing Jaws of Hakon in a separate video, and then labeling it that so they can know it, so they can just watch those. So I did the other ones that way, like Descent and Trespasser, and it seemed like they got a better reception. I guess it depends on the person. Instead of having the ending to Dragon Age Inquisition transferred into one of the DLCs on the same video. It sounds weird, but like
Scalding. No fun.
some people are particular like that. Do I have what I need to make a cleansing room? No. I'm still down one. Oh, yeah, that Revenant he didn't give me a heart. All I got was a shield that I couldn't use. It was rare, but not rare, unique. That's what the purples are, unique. It's hard to make, at least for me, in this game, to make a superb cleansing room. I'm usually able to make one, maybe two, because you got to use Revenant hearts, and it's not that many Revenants in this game. Now the Demon Slaying rooms, you can make those in abundance. Well, at least I can, because I kill all the dragons, and that's where you get it. You need pure dragon's blood. Now, it is hard to make this too. You gotta hunt wyverns, get the poison glands. It's not impossible. There's a couple of places you can get wyverns. You can go to the Exalted Plains in that one area where I was looking for the snowy wyvern and just keep fighting them until you get the poison glands, or you can go to the Hissing Wastes, and there's an oasis in the Hissing Wastes where wyverns just spawn.
A nice, simple blade. Can't go wrong.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna end this one early then, I guess. But I probably won't wait until next Saturday to play this again, because I kind of want to wrap it up. Well, at least the main quest line, and then go on to the DLC. I don't know. Maybe I should try playing something else. I wonder, is there someone else on so I can raid? So I haven't raided anybody in a while. Hey, Mom's is still on. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go over to her because I kind of want to watch her. I love watching Dragon Age, but even though I want to play Inquisition, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and see how she's doing. But let me just drop drop a line on my YouTube, J Mixon King Gaming. If anybody want to watch my replays, they're in there. I try to keep everything organized. I have playlists. I'm going to try to record more things too. Usually they come from the lives that I do here. I kind of want to get into more editing. I do a little bit, but not a lot. But I will try to get more into more editing, add some more stuff to my Twitch and to my YouTube. But like I said, I've been James and King. Have a nice night. Let's go over to Mom's and raid her. A few people I got. All right.